I wanna play every single game. These bright lights are making my heart race. Mind's been gone, lost out in deep space. Imagine that you're there, you find your way. Imagine that you're there, top of your trade. Can't hear the doubt today. I can hear all of your hate. Ha! Paint that picture, dance if you want to. Sing in the shower, you have the power. I move fluid, I stay grooving. Feels even better when you have to prove it. With my women, I get choosy. Getting to the point, I pick and choose it. Each new drop, I improve it. That reminds me, y'all should go cue it. Thinking that life is an arcade. I wanna play every single game. These bright lights are making my heart race. Mind's been gone, lost out in deep space. Imagine that your fears were never there. Step into the room, forget you're scared.
Yo, welcome back. Authentic Vibes Only Podcast, episode 16. We got a Jordan out in the pool today. Lucky fucker. He's enjoying the outside a lot. Obviously, we can tell. Last week's episode, you'll see that he was outside as well, but not inside the pool, but he's inside the pool today.
It's cold as fucking here.
So we'll go a little bit continued on. I know last week was like a chiller episode. We do have a topic. It's just this week's topic is transformation, and we spoke on it a little bit, but I want to speak on it a little bit more, deeper, and how it's gonna continue off of last week is like with my personal experience and what I'm feeling right now, and then we'll see what Jordan has to say. We're actually gonna start with the quote of the day instead of end with it today, and the quote of the day is just like, you always got to remember that when you are in like transformation mode and level up situation, that you're going to lose a lot of things in life, but even though you're losing things and opportunities are closing, that just means that more people and opportunities and the right people and opportunities are coming to you. So just be patient and remember that. Don't get upset. It's going to be hard, and those things are probably going to upset you at first, but just remember that there's better things coming. So get on with the journey and go from there. Jordan?
Damn right. No, it's just like, I mean, we'll just say universal God for this one. As for anything that we talk about with God and whatnot, but it's just the thing is, you ask for certain things in your life, right? And you want certain things to happen for your life, and sometimes along that path, you have to not necessarily make sacrifices, but some things might have to change in order for you to get to where you want to get to. Or, and this is also something that I also believe is, you might want something, but God has a much bigger plan for you. So you might be on that journey of where you want to get to, but there might be times where you're like, crap, I really wanted this thing to work out, or really wanted that job, whatever the case may be, but you don't see it till, a week, a month, a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road. And you're like, holy crap, by that opportunity not being there, God brought this amazing, tremendous opportunity that I would have never had if the first one ever got taken away. There's always just trying to, stick to God's plan for your life, and really know that everything does happen for a reason. Even if you don't necessarily understand it in the moment, that doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be your downfall, as opposed to trying to say like, well, this happened for a reason. Let me try and figure out what that reason might be, and really just keep plugging away every single day. And at the end of the day, as long as you're being the best you that you can be, no matter what that version is of yourself every single day, that's what really matters. And you'll end up getting to that further destination.
No, exactly. We had that episode, everything happens for a reason, and whether it's good or bad, yeah, you got to know. You just got to know that everything does happen for a reason. Also had the episode where we talked about writing your own book. And probably got Jordan on the wave of believing that maybe, I don't know, that when you ultimately are about to come down here, you create your own story. Like you write, you are the co-author of your story with God. So you're writing those, and you wrote that in your story to have that happen to you type shit. So, but there's another thing I want, like when it comes to transformation, and there I saw it on TikTok is dope. It's kind of like another quote, but it's like when a caterpillar is in the midst of transforming into a butterfly and is going through so much pain, and inside that cocoon it's just going through so much pain and trying its hardest to not become a butterfly, to ultimately get its wings at the end. And if it only knew that it would have got its wings at the beginning to fly away and be such a beautiful thing, then it probably wouldn't have struggled so hard and went through all that extra pain. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And
It's
I
like
don't know.
oh, go ahead.
No, that's just cool. Like, I don't know, transformation and just like, yeah, butter, like life and that shit. Like how just like a simple thing of an insect, like a butterfly, and how their transformation can relate to that. Like a big time life transformation for people and shit.
Hmm. It's like the same thing with I forget the exact quote, but they talk about the only way you can make gold is by being under enormous amounts of pressure, time and time and time again, until the gold finally comes through.
Gold, you mean a diamond?
You know what? Same shit.
Yeah, I knew what you said. Oh, but
It's
yeah,
been a long day.
it's all good, bro. Um, but we'll continue with this transformation.
Trying to roast me now.
um, fucking, he says gold. My bad. Um, but with the transformation stuff, I want to talk about a little continuation of last week into this week, and how I said I was going off the grid. My creativity hasn't been there, all that shit, right? Um, when it comes to that, like, not because I've been going off the grid, but this is part of why I'm going off the grid, and why, like I said, my creativity's gone. Like I literally can't seem to find it. But like another reason why I decided that is because, like I said, like when I'm like real stuck in this weird rut that's like not depression, but like, just a rut. Uh I like to try to go off the grid or do my best to just get really focused on myself and shit, because it's that usually means it's time for me to level up. It's time for my frequency to vibrate higher. And the problem with that is when you do that, and like we said about transformation, is you lose a lot of things in life. Um whether that be jobs, um mindset can, you can struggle there, but friends, relationships, family, stuff like that. And I think personally right now, with this level up or whatever transformation I'm going through, I'm losing a lot of relationships in my life. And that was before I started going off the grid. A lot of shit started to hit the fan, and a lot of shit and a lot of the relationships I had really changed my perspective. And even after talking to these people and figuring that stuff out, you know, um, I just, I've still come to the conclusion that I don't want to be in these relationships anymore. And that's still hard. Like they were tight relationships. They're relationships I thought I'd have for a while, but I probably lost like 6 relationships, like friendships, in the last like 3 weeks. And I don't know. Yeah, I know I'm transforming. That's opening the door for better stuff in my life, like we talked about. But at this moment, it's fucking hard, like I'm that's why I want to talk about this today, and transformation, and how it can get hard because I'm literally experiencing it myself. And even myself preaching it to you guys, like, to know that like this shit happens for a reason. Like I know that, but like it's still like still hard, I'm telling you guys it's hard. So like what I've just, what I've tried to do about it is, just really just evaluate the situations, evaluate why I'm losing them, evaluate what's going on in my life, how I'm getting better. If that's why I'm actually losing them, because I'm leveling up and unfortunately they're not, or whatever the case may be. And I don't think it's because they're not leveling up. It's just, once again, opportunities in friendships end sometimes, and they were in my life for a reason at a point, but now it's time to move on. But yeah, I don't know. I would say just evaluate if why that is happening. Think on what's going on in your life, what's going on in their life. Are you becoming a better person? Are you in the mix of transformation and being available to better opportunities? And then really just once like I said, maybe get off the grid, focus on yourself. Really, like, when you start losing shit, like, the best thing to do is focus on yourself. What else is there to do? Focus on yourself and just grind. And I wouldn't even say grind, I guess, because I'm not even really grinding. Just do the inner work. Sometimes it's like changing routines, meditation, working out, stretching, going for walks, whatever it is. Reground yourself and fucking know that the light at the end of the tunnel is bright, and it's coming, and it's going to hit you hard when it comes. So you got to prepare yourself for that, because if you're not prepared for the better opportunities, you're going to fumble that too. You're like, if you don't prepare yourself, because that's the thing with this is, even though better opportunities are coming, they're not just going to be handed to you, like, and just automatically work out. So while you have the time, you should prepare yourself for those opportunities that are coming in, because when they get put in your life, you need to be able to take them head on and be able to handle that stuff, and not go back into old ways, or go back in old personalities, or whatever ways of thinking and shit like that. So you want to prepare yourself, focus on yourself, and just be prepared for the better and new opportunities coming into your life. Otherwise, you're going to end up getting what you asked for, but not fucking handling it the right way, and losing that as well.
Exactly. It reminds me of I forgot the exact quote, but it went something along the lines of, people are put into your life for a reason, and others are put into your life for a season. And sometimes you have to realize when people's seasons are over. And it's not necessarily because they're bad people or anything. It's more of they taught you what you needed to learn, and even might have even helped you get to that next stage in your life. And sometimes it's tough to say, it's tough to go through, but at the end of the day, it's like, well, they played their purpose in my life that God put them in there to do. And if things end up not going forward, or people will just go their separate ways, that's completely okay, and you just have to accept it and not have any harsh feelings, and just learn from it and be like, all right, well, all this time I spent with them, I'm grateful for every single second, through all the good times, through all the bad, and just use that as you move forward.
Exactly. Excuse me, I don't want to say like exactly they're bad people or anything like that. It's just, yeah, their time has played out. I am ready to step away. And yeah, I'm just on a different wavelength. I don't know. I think they're doing their own thing. They're still trying their best to level up and stuff like that too. And this comes with every person that I've lost in the last couple weeks. I've lost a lot of people. I don't know. Like, I feel like my world's been in turmoil, but yeah, it's just the season's over there, man. And I don't take that with like, I take that with like a grain of salt. Like you said, everyone in my life has been placed in my life for a reason. The good, the bad, the ugly. It doesn't matter if they were a fucking horrible person to me, a good person. All those are lessons, and all those things teach you things that you needed at that time, and you needed to know. So, yeah, whether it's a good person, a bad person, whatever it is, every person you meet in your life is in your fucking story you wrote with God, with the higher power, whatever it is. So just know that just because it's over, like I said, better things are coming. Just know that. But yeah, there's just a lot that comes with those better things. Like I said, I don't want to repeat it, but just be fucking prepared. Like, even if it's not like you're working way harder in the time that you're leveling up, you're like just refocusing, regrouping, retooling, like just doing the best you can to still be a better you, even if that's not has to do with like work or anything, you know, because you will lose that shit. I'm telling you, like if it comes in and you're not prepared, it's a fucking no-go. Like the world and universe will still see that, and it'll end up not playing out the way you thought it was going to play out because you weren't prepared for that. Look at this is a cool thing. I know this is a weird, like, all of a sudden fucking out of nowhere. You guys should download this app. I just got the notification. It's called Be Real. So you get a notification at random times of the day to take a picture on your phone, and all you do is post pictures. Like, you don't talk really or anything. You can like people's pictures, like with a cool fucking funny emoji or something, but it's just a feed of just goofy pictures. So, you know, whatever you're doing at that time of day, you take time or you take a picture. So we're doing the fucking podcast, and here we go with the pic. And it doesn't show you, but like it takes whatever's in the back, and then it takes a little selfie of you too. So you post that, and it's always different times of the day. I don't know. I think it's a cool, like, it's like a cool different type of social media that's like less effortless and less like materialistic and all this shit, you know? Like, it's just like it's literally real, you know? That's why it's called Be Real. It's like, what are you doing in your real life right now? I don't know. I like it. So yeah, sorry
That's
about
pretty
that. That's
dope.
random. Yeah, hop on, Jordan. Fucking hop on. Yeah. What the fuck?
Having issues there?
I missed it. What?
Having issues there?
Yeah, and I fucking missed it, bro. Fuck. Yes, like my motherfucking blanket. I'm cold. I don't know. Got anything else to say on transformation, Jordan?
Not really, bro. We pretty much covered it. At the end of the day, you know, if you want to get to those next steps in life, no matter what it is, you always want to be prepared. Always make sure even if you're not there yet, just have a game plan of kind of how you would handle different situations once you get to said place. If that's in your job, career, personal life, financial life, like whatever it is, if you have a game plan somewhat formulated heading into it, you'll reap the benefits more than if you get that opportunity to come your way and like, oh shit, I have not even thought about this once. Who knows? The time you have to try to spend figuring that out could take away from really being able to capitalize on the opportunity and use that to really just drive it forward. So that's all I really got to add to that part. But everything else, like we said, spot on.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else to say for today. It's really short if we cut it here, but I don't have anything else planned. A little short transformation episode. Started with the quote of the day. I feel like there's somewhere else I could go with it, but I don't really want to repeat myself. I feel like I do that a lot. But I don't know. I think I don't know what's to come, but I'm excited for my next opportunities. Let's just put it that way. We'll see what it is. Unfortunately, I've been back on the grid. I've been posting on socials way too much this past week. Past week I was like not on them fucking hardly at all. These weeks I've been back on them, but I gotta get off them because I really want to be off the fucking grid. I'm just struggling. Like, I go through phases like, damn, I can chill and not do it, but like now that when I'm not doing nothing, you know, and I don't have my creative energy, and I like just sit in my fucking room and stare at the ceiling, you know, like then I'm like, I'm hop on social media, you know, so it gets hard. Or like, even if the best thing is when I'm outside, which I've been a lot, you know, I've been,
In your hammock
yeah, I've been in
with
the
Red?
hammock, but I've been going for walks. But I also, today, my outside adventure, I went and visited my best friend that passed away when I was in high school. But yeah, I don't know. That's one thing I have liked to do too. Um, it's weird to talk about, but yeah, my best friend that passed away when I was in high school, he's literally like a brother. Like this kid lived with me, damn near. He lived a block away, but he's with me all the time. And he played a big role in my life, and my life changed a lot after he passed away. And it sucks that that's one thing I posted on the story, the AVO, like a private story called AVO. I'm sure you see that, but that that shit like that in situations like that make me not understand why life is or how life is or believe in certain things about life, because death is a one thing, but death in tragic ways and death in at young ages that really makes you not want to believe in a lot of shit. So but it sucks that that's the way I got to talk to him, but like I know he's still there. I have this a cross necklace. I haven't taken this off since he literally died. It just has his name and his dates. Literally, I wear this every single fucking day, no matter what the fuck I'm doing. I don't take this thing off. But yeah, that sucks that this way I gotta talk to him. But I feel like when I go see him, I try to go more often. Sometimes it gets hard, especially when it's cold and there's snow. But um, I feel like that's a nice little reset. It's like I'm talking to him, and from what I believe, know he's listening and he can hear me. But like, I'm not getting an answer back. But I'm just like putting stuff out into the world and speaking on a lot of things that I wouldn't speak to real, like a physical person. Like I still believe his soul and spirit is there, like I said, but yeah, I don't know. So like I wanted to do that today because it's nice to do that. But yeah, that's another weird tangent. Sorry guys, but yeah, that's a nice way to spend outside for me, to be honest, is going there to his grave and fucking just talking. Sounds random, but I like it. Works for me.
Absolutely. Just because people aren't physical here doesn't mean you can't still talk to them. Even if you're not at the grave, you're just wherever you're at, really. You just take some time just to talk to them. I mean, their spirit's still alive. It's energy.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let me say I believe it's energy, and energy can't be created nor destroyed. So where does it go?
Yeah, we talked about that. Exactly. No, so I do believe that. Yeah. Like it's still there somewhere. Um, yeah, I don't know. But that's how I spent my time outside today. And I don't know. I really still want to be off the grid. I just I don't know. I need you to fucking take over. Need you to pump out the content, which you said you're gonna next week. Whenever you're doing that and posting, I might go fucking like fully off. I don't know. I might even just see like I'll schedule the fucking post for the podcast, but you're gonna have to put the post on socials for me because
That's
I'm not
fine.
feeling it.
It's all good.
But I'm just in a fucking weird place right now. Like I said, got a lot going on. Transformation, man. It's a beautiful thing, but it's an ugly thing. It's fucking doesn't always make sense until it makes sense. That's a weird fucking, another weird saying. Like it don't make sense till it makes sense. Like after you go through it, like the butterfly thing, bro. Once you find out you got your wings and you can fly the fuck away, it makes sense. So once I get my wings and get past these hard steps, it's gonna make sense on why I had to go through what I had to go through. It'll add up, it'll come to light, everything will come to surface and I'll understand it. But I'm just in a little rough patch with that, like that came at a weird time. And then I wanted to go off the grid like right after. And that's partially why I want to go off the grid. But like just a lot of weird shit going on in my life that I'm not going to talk about besides the relationships. So yeah, I just want to be off the fucking grid, bro. That's all. That's it. I know I already talked about this last week, but that's where I'm stuck mentally right now. Just fucking figuring out my fucking I got hell shit still going back on again. That's fucking annoying the fuck out of me. That's is what it is. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. My dog said hi.
No, that's cool. Oh, look at him. Look at him. This is the guy. Look
Mhm.
at him. What's his name?
Rocky.
What's up, Rocky?
He's a big Twinkie.
Tell him to get in
My
the
big
pool.
twink ball. Oh hell no, he would tear the lining up in a heartbeat.
Anything else I say, Jordan? We'll cut this one short, actually. Nice little, quick little episode. I'll take it.
Right on. I will say it was even though it was short, there was definitely a lot of good value up front and just being real, you know?
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, it's kind of like another DD segment, like deliberate dialogue, our new segment, to be honest. It's just another, we had a transformation as the on the agenda today, but it's more like laid back and chill, and we just want to shorten those up. And that doesn't always mean, like shorter episodes doesn't always mean there's not a lot of fucking knowledge in these episodes. So I think that that's something to still keep in mind. And when you're listening, like there's a lot of fucking shit and gems that I promise you, like just because it's shorter, you're not missing out on nothing. We're probably just repeating ourselves less, to be honest. But yeah, another fucking, yeah, I might name it another DD episode. We'll see what happens with the thumbnail. It could definitely be deliberate dialogue based around transformation. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a good week.
Free falling like I'm skydiving, teacher and student, two worlds colliding. I love music, I don't abuse it. Take your crafts and you infuse them. Say you're normal, that's kind of weird. In deep thought, stroking my beard. Head of the table, saying my cheers. Ended up grateful for all the tears. Ready to grind for years. Been loving what's in the mirror. Ready to grind for years. Been loving what's in